What's up, enemies?
What's up, enemies?
What's up, enemies? Today, going to be bringing you...
What's up, enemies? Hey, what's up? And today, I'm bringing you episode 5 of Devistating the servers. If you actually know, this series is actually going to be about playing an online game, e.g. like a cup, or could be online seasons. But you play against a player and you try and destroy them by winning, if you can, like 5-0, 5-1, basically scoring any goal you can, like a sweat or a cross, or basically any sort of goal that can like get you the win. And basically, even if you have to, basically destroy and annoy the opponents, like score a sweat, shush him, run in the corner flag, anything to like annoy him. We're quite preferably good if you got like, like a rage message or something. So remember, one of the first episodes was, I think we played 2 games. It was quite a long episode. And the first game, we won 3-0 in the 25th minute and he quit, or 27th or something. And all of the goals were sweats. So he quit and like, I'm not sure if we got sent a rage message, but that's like the preferable sort of win. Oh, so look at his defence though. Like Leighton Baines, an absolute beast. OP David Luiz, Vermaelen, what a tank. He's only got Kagawa centre forward, so hopefully I can be quite a properly good player to come up against, especially that his chemistry's not the best. Oh, Jesus Christ. Not that kick clashy, but hopefully he can do with it. But a topic that, especially me and my friends, have actually been talking about is, it's quite an annoying subject, really. But it definitely would be, like, well, there's 2 main things to it, really, but what would be your guys' preferably more favourite console? Why the hell did you just paused it? Like, e.g. it could be, you could prefer PS3 this reason, Xbox this reason, but especially, I've actually got both consoles, so I have actually tried to do gameplay on my PS3, but I had to set all the settings up and everything, but so I would dominantly do it on both consoles, but I would definitely like prefer the Xbox over the PS3 because, like, especially for PS3, the accounts are like they don't cost anything at all. So yes, no, yes. So basically, if you want to make good bare coinage from FIFA 30 normal team, you could like set up loads of accounts and then like discard the whole team, send all the money back over. So it's a very, very good way. Because especially on Xbox, you had to pay for all your accounts, so that's quite an annoying factor. But like, the servers are like, you're probably getting a cheeky sweat in the 9th minute by Lucas, one absolute tank. Like, you normally find because everyone's using that one server, the connection will not be at its bestest peak. At the moment, I'm also using my own internet, obviously my BT Home Hub, so I'm gonna have constant connection just from that home hub. And on the free, because you can get accounts for free, you're using their connection like you're like basically loading it up to, so you normally have like more variety of having a better internet if you have like an Xbox, because even if you have like a really shit internet 2-0, come on guys, even if you have like a really shit internet, you're gonna be like, it could be really reliable because you can just like you can have it wireless or plug in, so you can have just it can be very, very reliable sometimes. And like, also like with PS3, no offense to any PS3 fans, obviously one of my favourite YouTubers is the big boy in the Panthers. He's actually in fact used a PS3, so no offense to him, he's an absolute beast YouTuber and a fucking beast FIFA player. So he's on one of the topics about this really, and his points were basically the same. I mean, one of his topics was about other controllers and everything, but especially with like, I can't explain it really, but like, if you want to go on to like speak to your friends on it, it's very, very limited. Like, you got to have a mic, and basically you can't actually have a chat with them. Like, you can't like invite them to the party or anything. You have to like be in the same game as them, and you can only speak to them, especially if you're speaking to them in pro clubs, you can only speak to them if and speaks to them when the game is in play. So that's a huge bitch. And also the game volumes, especially for me, it's never ever loud. Like, not the game volume, but their voice is never ever loud. And like, that's the amazing key thing about Xbox. What basically sells it to me is that oh Jesus Christ, like, that you can obviously invite people to parties and speak to them like that. So like, you can have constant conversation with everyone. Like today, like earlier, I was having like a big like party with the Eminent TV, so we was having a big conversation there, and it's like how cool it is that you can just speak to everyone in like a click of a button, and like speak to them with good connection. You can hear them like perfectly, and especially with PS3, like you can only speak to them if you're playing a game with them. So the variety of speaking to people is very limited. Well, it's a very annoying factor. And the thing about PS3 as well, what very much grinds my gears, is that you can sometimes, like, what's this called? It's like a free running game, and you can only get it for the PS3, and that really annoys me, because you can basically get every single game for the Xbox. Like, there's no games you can't get, like, I don't think there's a game where you can't get a PS3 version of it and you can get the Xbox. It's always the same. So if you see any games and you have, like, you don't have an Xbox or something, you still have a PS3, like, if you don't have an Xbox, and it's a game, you can't get it because, like, they don't provide it for Xbox. It's just really annoying, and Xbox is a very reliable source for games, and like, in my opinion, it's a very good console, and the age range for the age range for Xbox, I think, is like quite young ages, so each like 11 or 10 or 9, even going up to like 18 or 20, even older. So, and again with the PS3, you normally find a older variety of ages, like 28 or 17, or you get more of an older generation of people playing the PS3 console. We normally find very sweaty noobs in Xbox, like little kiddies who like hack your game, and it's just full of them people in it. That really annoys me, and especially you normally find a lot of older generation of COD. So like that, basically, if you want to play in COD, you're gonna come up against some very sweaty, like, try hard beast players. So you really kind of, especially you only find the older ages to have more experience of the game and pretty actually better. So, like, in my opinion, especially, I'm actually shit at COD. So even if I did play on the PS3, I would have to, like, up my game so much, and like, it'd be really quite difficult. I don't know how some YouTubers do it if they have PS3. I don't know how they do it to like get clips, but ultra sweat, get your tits out. Yeah, just to clarify, before you just asked, that's actually my second, okay, you could say third sweat, because I double sweated that, but the aim of the series is to just destroy players and like play like an absolute twat, basically. You got to do anything to score. Like, we are winning 3-1 at the moment on 2 sweats, so we did actually in fact double sweat it, but like, I just think Xbox is such a better sort of thing. Like, PS3s, especially the first PS3, is bulky as fuck. It's like a huge fuck off console that, like, it's huge. It's like, wait, I think it's underneath. Yeah, here it is. It's like, I'll say it's, I'll give it in inches in length, but I say, I want to say like 10 inches length, and then like 20 inches width. Get your tits out. Oh, yeah. So it's and it's so chunky as well. Like, it's actually ridiculous. Like, it's not a thing where it hasn't got the best mobility, especially with the Xbox. It's quite a small, compact, contained unit what you can take around as you do anywhere, really. And PS3 is just so bulky, and you have to have like a individual bag with that, with the PS3, and so it's like really it depends. You have to have like quite a good point to get a PS3 compared to the Xbox, but Oh, I have to. Oh no, he stopped it. But in my opinion, if like especially go and get the Xbox, it's like so much better in my opinion. Like even though you have to pay 40 quid a month gold to get a year. And sorry, not 40 quid a month. You have to pay 40 quid for a whole year. What is actually it costs quite a lot. But the thing what we are in fact doing for the Eminent TV account is we paid £14 for 3 months. What is actually really really good. Like £14 for 3 months. Like not a bad offer. Like it's a very very good thing. What you can't really say no to it really. Like even if you don't want to pay that like 40 quid for the year, you can just pay in individual chunks. Like you can also get like I think it's like a quid or something for like a 2-day trial. Well, if you want to pay 2-day trials every time, nothing's stopping you really. And like we have like that huge variety. And also, especially with PS3, if you've got loads of accounts, it's gonna get really fucking clogged up with, like, if you want to go on this account, you want to go on that account. You, like, no joke, I'm not gonna lie, you pretty will get like lost in it really. And especially, I'm not gonna lie, it takes, I want to say about 2 minutes to sign up to a full game, like especially on FIFA, as a fucking monstrous tackle by, I think it was Naldo. Let's say, if you want to sign up, if you want to go on FIFA, it probably takes about 3 minutes, or I'm not gonna lie, probably 5 minutes to load the whole game. On Xbox, it takes about a pretty minute. Like I've signed in and started up the game in about a minute or two. And so much quicker, a quicker and more variety of better downloads, downloads, and like it's such a quicker unit really. Wait, look at this sweat. Oh no! Okay, thank God it's offside. It's all good. But that was actually offside quite annoyingly. I'm like just playing so dirty. I have a pretty about third sweat or so, but it's like it's so much better and like it's so much quicker, smaller, obviously more compact, and you can actually get a variety of. You can get the shiny one, the like printed. I say printed, like it's like one sort of texture, and the one I've got is that I think I got the old one or something, but it's like a sort of like one. It looks like it's all scratched and everything. I'm not sure what it's actually called, but yeah, it's like I think it's like the second old one or something. It's a new one. It's the Elite, but it's like the old version of it really. So I know you can get with the PS3. Like I'm sure they've taken in consideration the size of the fucker. Oh Jesus Christ, it's gone up to 3 bar now. Like before I started this game, it had 1 bar, and that's gone to 3 for some reason. But I think like the second one is like too small. If you get what I mean, it's like really really small. It's like why can't you just get your fucking game like console fixed really? Like that's one of the key features why someone wouldn't want to get a game. And like there's so many positives and negatives towards the certain games. Like there's so many. I could name one straight away we haven't actually talked about, would be the controllers. Like is this guy not playing? What the fuck? Guys, I deliberately missed that, I'm not gonna lie. But the controllers, like, have you seen the size of this fucker, the controller? Like, it is meaty as fuck, and like, you got one analog stick on the top left and like the bottom right, and like, especially with the PS3, it's a really small thing, and it's like you don't have to move your fingers around at all to like touch like the controllers really. It's very very, again, small and compact. Oh shit, the PS3 controller. What? Oh, because I've actually got used to the Xbox controller. I would prefer over it. Like the PS3 break a lot easier. I'm not gonna lie, they break easy. Like when I used to play PS3 a lot, I think my dad had to pay like £150 worth of controllers. So that's 3 controllers. You can pay them. You pay 50 quid each. What's ridiculous? Like that's a lot of money on fucking 3 controllers. What I didn't even do that much to it, and it is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Like, all they've got to do, make their PS3 a good unit of size, make it quite fast. The controllers more structured. I'm trying to use more like descriptive words, like use to describe these Xbox and PS3s, but what they've got to do is like fix their sizes of things and like to make it less bulky and everything, because like it's really annoying. Like, oh no! Did you see that? That is BS to fuck, man. Like, it's really stupid. And obviously, the ages. I'm not sure why the ages are like that. Like, I don't know why you have to be. There's like a lot of older people playing PS3. I wouldn't think of a reason why it would be, but so in my opinion, Xbox is extremely better than PS3 as well. Like, I think probably my main. I think I was playing actually. I think actually my main point of why I like it would be the communication and the fastness of the game. Like, it is extremely fast and easy to set up and use. So I know PS3 is the same, but you don't have that freedom of speech to speak to your friends really. Yeah, this guy playing now. Oh, don't be a dick, mate. Wouldn't mind if he quits. Actually, that'd be a easy win. But another sort of key thing I want to speak about would be the Xbox 720. Okay, what I've heard about it, that is not a good thing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, apparently you've got to buy. This is what my friends have been telling me. Like, they're like so fucking sweaty. Like, some of them are, but some of them are like don't even play Xbox or PS3, and they're very much against it. But would be apparently you need to get new games because the slots to that. Like, how the hell did you pick that up then? Yeah, apparently, like, you have to buy new games for the PS3 or Xbox. No, sorry, Xbox, because the little slot where you fit the games in are a different size now. So you're gonna have to play new games, and also I think if you have to pay for new games, you might have to I got nailed then. Like, download it, and I don't actually like a download sort of thing, because what would happen if you with a download, you don't normally get a receipt with the if you download something like what I've bought, I have not got a receipt for. So what would happen if you download the game, it doesn't work? You're gonna have to pay for another download because ridiculous amounts, because it's gonna be a new game, it's gonna be new, more expensive prices. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be surprised, if we're dominating this player. She's actually playing as well. I'm not gonna lie, like, if it's 60 quid, I would not be shocked, or like even 70 quid. Like, that's ridiculous amount of money for a game, and like, if it costs that much, because you're going to pay for new games, they're going to make new stuff and everything, and if they do actually have to go down to these downloads, then again, if you broke it, you're going to have to pay for a new one, because you won't be able to have a receipt to give it back. So I definitely think, like, apparently it's going to cost extensionally more amount of money. Like, my one has got, when I bought it, it was the new one with a 250 gig. Like, I guarantee that the gig will be a lot more, like, oh, I pulled up, mate. The gigs are pretty be able to go up to 300 gig or 350, even more. So I'm not surprised if it even does. So it's going to cost extortionate amount, and it's going to be a new console anyway. So the prices are ridiculous for new items nowadays in the 21st century. So it's going to be a very new sort of game, and I'm not sure if the controls are going to be different, because I don't know why they would be, but it's going to be quite difficult to adapt to the new games, because I'm not surprised if the games change as well. Like, imagine like FIFA 14 with, let's say, like, they're all 3D, or the players are like extra quality. Like, imagine like 28p or something, or 280p. Like probably the P, like, obviously you get 720p, 1080p. The gig for that thing will pretty go up for it, like, or go to 3D. I'm just trying to name things that could happen to the game, like the new Xbox, because they're going to pretty get a lot of sellers, because the new PS3, they're like PS3s are very, very expensive. They're more expensive than Xboxes, I think. Because you don't get, I'm not sure if you get like an option with the amount of gig you have, so it's going to be a very, very strange and hard decision to make, especially with the prices. Like if you going into it haven't had any experience with Xboxes or PS3s, you're pretty gonna have to. I would very much like love it if you guys took into consideration what I've actually had to say, and like if actually agreed with us. Like I'm very happy if you guys could put in the comments to see if you agreed with this or any more points to add on to it. Really, like Jesus Christ, it's 90 minutes gone for fucking ages, but like I'm quite excited to see how more. Oh Jesus Christ, it's taken ages. Like I'm quite excited to see the adaptations we're going to have to do, and also the new items that's going to come with the new Xbox. But obviously, we want 6-1, and again, put in the comments what if you agreed with the points, because we love to get your guys' feedback, especially if you've actually agreed with us, and it makes us like shows we actually done a good job. But in fact, we do actually win this game 6-1. I know this player wasn't actually playing that much, but he was playing more or less to the end, but he kept on like booting the fucking ball out. But again, also put in the comments what sort of main topics you want us to speak about. Our last topic was exams and stereotypes, and then when we were actually when me and my dad were in the car, I asked him for like certain key topics, what we could actually do that relates to you amazing subscribers. He did actually say about the Xbox, so try and get key topics to what can relate to what you guys talk to and listen to and do nowadays. But I hope you guys have actually enjoyed this episode. Again, put in the comments like what if you agree with us. Also, press subscribe. Cheers, guys.